Here we go for round one. The straights continue to score. And he caught him with a left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Fantastic punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Down goes Barrera! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Barrera. Here we go for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That uppercut doesn't land. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Holding nothing back here in the round. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Catch and shoot. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? And he misses with the left uppercut. Good counter punch. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Crawford. On to the fourth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Miss with that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Nice counter. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford. Back into the fray here in round 5. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army.
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They exchange punches. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down?
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Missing with the hook. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Switch back on. Focus.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tar, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about confidence. Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Tried to score with the uppercut. Punch himself out, though. Has to be careful for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The 3 judges.